In now, Torres. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop. Correa reined in. Throw on to first, and a Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
Batting 7. The catcher,
so stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. No score here as we play inning number 2. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And right into the shift. Bregman fields it cleanly. And there's one away. Here's Manny Machado now. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's 0 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Belted high in the air out to left. Brantley going back to the track, to the wall. And it's gone.
Well, there's a case of the ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. The 1-2. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Brantley going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 9.
Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Marisnick will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. Tyler White will bat next. The head-to-head with James Paxton, just a 1 for 9. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, Jake Marisnick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Popped him up. Gregorius shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
This is on the ground over to first. Voit fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Hero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Marisnick is under it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. In to score the runner from third.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up. The 1-1. High and deep to right center. Marisnick going back at the track. The wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Count still full, 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Line drive to center field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Smoked on the ground left side. On to White at first, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this. Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Now batting, the second baseman.
The 1-1 home.
Altuve.
Strike 2 swinging. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 4-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit sharply on the ground. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 2-2. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
The batter, the second baseman.
Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Designated hitter.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Line drive to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting. Center fielder.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Bullet back up the middle. Marisnick is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Hit high and deep to left field. Brantley going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Striding in for Houston, Tyler White will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Popped him up. Machado waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness. Framber Valdez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Houston, number 59.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13.
So with 1 gone in the inning now, that brings in Manny Machado. 3-2 pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9th hole players are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu heading out towards shallow right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to time up. It didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aaron hits. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Left fielder.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. Marisnick is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll go to the 7th now in Game 2. The Yankees are out in front, 7-0. Back here in the Bronx, it's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. The 1-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Turning for second is Altuve. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Voit is there, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 7-1 now.
Designated hitter, George Springer.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, George Springer. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning stretch time. Striding forward now is the DH, Torres. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Base hit to left field.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of like goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Line drive to center field. Marisnick is right there, 1 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. The 1-1. Hard liner to center field. Marisnick is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius singled home a run in his last time up. The set and the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Joe Smith enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Joe Smith.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and this will find the wall out near Monument Valley. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Aaron Judge.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead it 9-1. Next up for the Stros, Robinson Chirinos. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. So striding in, Tyler White. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And it's fouled away.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And there's a base hit on the line. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Line towards center field. Marisnick patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The batter, Noah fielder,
now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. Is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Chris Davinsky comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. Standing in, Josh Reddick. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Astros.
At the plate, Jose Altuve. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Chad Green answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there with a 1-out triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up, back behind second. LeMahieu is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
The third baseman, number 2.
So last chance here, and stepping in, Alex Bregman. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. For Game 2 of the American League Championship Series, the Yankees tallied 5 home runs overall as they got the home victory.
Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers meeting before the game, so their focus is on him, and so is mine.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy has had a monster postseason so far.
The 1-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Two, here it is. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
To say this game has not started the way the pitcher wanted it to would be an understatement, to say the least. But he can't worry about the mistakes he made here. He just has to get himself out of it. Easier said than done as the cleanup man steps in next.
A ball and 2 strikes now. LeMahieu at third, Judge on second, Hicks on at first with nobody out. Fouled away. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Hot shot on the ground is short. Altuve for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
A swing and a ground ball to third. On to right at first, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Nobody out, runner on first. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Stepping up now, Jose Altuve. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped him up. Void in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see, it's all over in the senior circuit as the winner of our series here will square off against the LA Dodgers in the World Series. And there are certainly plenty of storylines there. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Brantley, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is skied into short left center. Gregorius is calling for it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Houston. They still trail 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 13.
So striding forward now, Manny Machado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Gets dirty and gloves it. What a play. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
In now, Didi Gregorius. Line to the right side. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got a 3-for-7 line. He's taken him deep once. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
1-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting 7.
Digging in, Tyler White. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. 2-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter as umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
In for strike 2. Bregman is off at first with 2 away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. LeMahieu over to his left. And the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Luke Voigt. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Line drive to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The center fielder.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. A base hit in his first trip. The 2-1 home. Hard liner to center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top 1-0. So coming to the plate, Robinson Chirinos as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
Fouled off. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hicks going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. Line drive to left. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there. Next will be the designated hitter, Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Brentwood is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third.
The third baseman,
Man at second here with two away. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. The set and the 2-1. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Man, that's got to be a base-running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Yanks strand a pair. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Turning for second is Altuve. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3-hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs. Fly ball out toward left center field. Stanton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
Third baseman,
so bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And no, I spoke too soon. It's by him for a 2-out hit.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if they'll throw it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Digging in, Luke Voigt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Springer. Still ranging back. Gone!
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Bounce to first. White brings it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Drilled on the ground to short. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. This is popped up. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out.
The batter.
Now the Astros
3.
designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled away. No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
This is in the air to left field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter. The catcher.
Ready for another chance? Robinson
Here he
Chirinos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Oh, and he misses it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 23.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Astros leave 1. They trail in this one. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. 1 away.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Reddick back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Verlander's ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The change up on the tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. White is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hicks going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Carlos Correa. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros claw back a bit on this solo home run. Top of Hector Rondon is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Correa is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now batting, Aaron Judge.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single, so if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
In now, Aaron Hicks. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Giancarlo Stanton now is working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And it's a 4-1 game. Digging in once again, Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going in. To the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful, giving them that 3-run push.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. A run on 2. Zach Britton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Tyler White will bat next. No hits to this point. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fouled off. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Popped up. Voit over to his right. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 3-2.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon them.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Joe Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38.
Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. As they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend.
foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. This is drilled, but right into the shift. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The third baseman.
All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Into the box, Manny Machado. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Didi Gregorius. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and up next, the power bat of Luke Voigt. Now the 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Here now the 2-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer, warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's 1 for 5. Another full count pitch on its way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder.
The 1-1.
Michael.
Fouled away. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Josh.
So digging in now, Josh Reddick. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Roberto Ozuna enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Slap hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where the no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Now batting, left fielder.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is... Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the ninth with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right. One down.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
Hello.
No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Your attention, please.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Now pitching for New York.
And this pitch is hit
54.
foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back to the track, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Standing in, Alex Bregman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. For Game 3 of the ALCS, the Yankees allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 5-1. They will take a 3-0 series lead into Game 4. In Game 4 of the NL Championship Series, the Dodgers bested the visiting Nats, clinching the league pennant and the right to represent the National League in the World Series in just a couple of days. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, what's the key to them earning a World Series berth here in hostile territory?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Number 99.
1 out, nobody on.
Good.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Marisnik calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
And as we take another look at that one on Show Track, the story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity.
On to right at first, and that ends the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
The 1-2. Hopped up. Machado moving to his left. 1 away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the second baseman.
And the 3-1.
Altuve.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Line drive to left. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. The Yankees lead this one 1. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now the payoff pitch home. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air out to left. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Line hard toward right center. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! Three runs already home here. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu. Hit high and deep out to left. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
In now, Aaron Judge. On the move is Reddick. Legs churning. He's headed for... Will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Marisnick is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And this will kick off the base of the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The designated hitter.
Riding in, Torres. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. Reddick is there to put it away and finally put an in. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. Is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Count remains 2-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And there's one down now.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
In now, Alex Bregman. His prior history versus this arm. He's 0 for 4. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth,
2 out, nobody on.
the designated hitter, George.
It's 1-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Under it is Marisnick, 1 away.
The third baseman.
1 out here in the Yankees' third inning. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marisnick is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting it, the first baseman.
The 2-2.
Tyler White.
Skied into straightaway right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Here's Jake Marisnick. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
1-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luke Voigt. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get...
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
On the move is Reddick. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Throw won't get him.
The right fielder, number 9.
Settling in now, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this league.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron.
Ready now, Aaron Hicks. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no. Here's Michael Brantley back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Fielder, Josh.
Striding in once again, Josh Reddick. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He'll try again, 1-2. Line drive to left. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Astros hit is going to be for extra bases.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
He was in a great hitter's count, should have been looking dead red, but instead chases after a pitch that he couldn't do anything with and would have walked him.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Jose Altuve goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
Carlos.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Reddick leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is line to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. A bouncer up the middle, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get. Giancarlo Stanton now 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling.
Oh, and he misses it. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our Show Track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Relay to White, the double play, and the inning comes. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Turned on down the line.
You know, D-Roll, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw to first base.
Yeah, and they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tyler White is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. Chirinos leads off second with 1 gun in the inning. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Michael Brantley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Right fielder.
Into the box, Josh Reddick fouled off.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, still a lopsided affair. Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Line hard to center field. Marisnick is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Marisnick calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, second base.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. He was a ground-out victim last time up. A bouncer to the left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Back goes Reddick, still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will bang up against the wall. The throw into second.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
At the plate, Torres. He's 2 for 3 thus far. The 1-1 home. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it. And the inning is over. So 3 runs. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Voit is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Third baseman number 2. Alex.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. His first homer here in the series, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Stepping in now, George Springer. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup. Hector Rondon enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 30, Hector.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Brantley is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Didi Gregorius. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it remains. Now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Tyler White. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
The center fielder.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and that retires the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Stepping in, Luke Voigt. He'll start us off in the 8th. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's 0 for 8. Liner towards second. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
The right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. To 1-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Yanks held in check. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taken full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman,
Into the box, Jose Altuve. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Two runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Joe Smith comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Aaron Hicks will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3 and a base hit. So the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. On the ground up the middle. He's got it. Step on the bag for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Back up the middle. Altuve for 1. Relay to White, the double play, and the inning comes to a close. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Into the box now, George Springer. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Last strike now for Houston. And sure enough, the Yankees are once again American League champions. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
For my partners, Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Our final.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball. In Game 4 of the American League Championship Series, the Yankees combined for 4 total home runs as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, sweeping the ALCS and stamping their ticket to play in the Fall Classic against the winner of the NLCS. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow.